All right, so here we go. What is the scariest thing that's happening in the country now that no one's talking about?
I mean, no one's talking about Biden, this clown being in the office. That's what I would say.
His claim to being in the office?
Well, no, he's a clown.
He's a clown. In what ways? In what ways do you see him that way?
I mean, look at our economy has crumbled ever since. I mean, look at the economy, okay? And when Trump got in, you look at one thing, and then you look at when Biden got in. It's a totally different scenario.
Well, the economy, we have lowest unemployment in years, and the economy, by all the indicators that we've traditionally used, the economy is bouncing back now. What do you blame Biden for when the economy is actually getting better now?
I mean, Biden cut off, the gas prices are to the moon and back. He cut off the fuel flow. I mean, everything. We know this was a stunt, a political stunt.
Well, how would that be a political stunt? Like, what would be his impetus for raising gas prices if a president could even control that?
Russia.
In what way?
Russia.
What about Russia, though?
Well, I mean, it's all, everything's connected, Russia and the U.S. I mean, it's all behind the scenes stuff you guys got to know.
Let me ask you a little bit about immigration and whether you think immigration is a problem here in South Carolina.
Well, I mean, immigration is just too many people coming into our state. Look at the traffic on the roads.
And that's the fault of immigration, pretty much?
Yes.
What's the most dangerous thing happening in the country right now?
That the kids are switching their genital or their sexual things in like grade school and stuff like that.
Do you think that's a lot of people that are doing it?
One's too many. So yeah, I got to say yeah.
But one,
not even if the child, has a say in it, just whatever the parent says or whatever the school does,
What's the scariest thing happening in the country right now?
Letting all the immigrants come in. I think that the wall should continue to be built. They're taking all the people's jobs, and that's my number one thing.
Even in South Carolina, 2,000 miles from any border?
Even so, you go to the flea market in Somerville, nothing but Mexicans.
Isn't that exciting, though, in a way, too, because that's the American story?
That's not exciting to me. I think America should come first.
But many of them are Americans once they have children here and they're generationally move on. What do you see as the biggest danger in America that nobody's talking about right now?
Everything. I don't want my grandchildren to be raised in the world where it's headed.
What's the biggest or the scariest thing that's happening in this country that no one's talking about right now?
That's a really good question. I would say probably electric cars and holograms. That's fucking scary shit. That's something we all got to be prepared for. And AI is scary, but it's not going anywhere. We got to learn how to live with it and learn how to deal with it.
Is that something that you think Donald Trump would embrace as something that he would find scary as well?
I think so. I think he would embrace it, and he'd also take care of it somehow. He's got a good business mindset. He didn't get all the way to the top for no reason. He knows what he's doing. I have faith in him. He's like, it's like having like your cool dad in office. He's going to take care of everything, and it's going to be good. When he's there, it's good. When Joe Biden's there, it's a little scary. It's like, Grandpa, get the out of the living room and go back in the kitchen.
The scariest, you want to know what the scariest thing is? It's the mainstream media. It's the news events. It's the newspapers. It's the false, the lies that are being told. I understand it has to happen because it's the Great Awakening, and people have to see the ridiculousness of the lies that the left tells.
Can you explain what the Great Awakening means to you?
The Great Awakening, it's not simply changing the administration 4 years here, 4 years there. It's changing America and the world for 1,000 years. This thing globally is being taken down. It's a devolution and a reconstruction.
When you say this thing, I'm sorry, I just need specifics.
The one world government. The few that want to take over the many, And they start, they start with the deplorables and the mouth breathers, which are patriotic Americans trying to make them look bad. So yeah, 40,000 foot view. It is a global takeover.